First securement on a fucking flatbed. Not supposed to be a tanker, but okay. Take it how we get it. Yo. Day one on the road here at Prime, still in PSD training. Got an amazing trainer. Like I've been telling y'all, I keep y'all updated. I'm supposed to be going tanker, but man, hanging with my trainer, man. Not even on the road yet, just helping secure down. And I didn't even load all this stuff, just helping secure down the first load, getting on the road. It's real exciting. It's real exciting. So I don't know, man. Might be thinking about doing flatbed. I don't want to let nobody down, but on the road for the first day. We're getting prepared to get on the road for the first day from down here in Springfield, Missouri, and we're going up to NYC. Well, yeah, we're going to New York. Probably not NYC, but we're about to head up there. Now just keep this little road, this little blog journey updated. But so far, so good. I got a couple of snacks. Can't ask for a better person to be with from the people I've been with here. So good road partner, good trainer, and let's get this done. So it was finally time to hit the road. It's finally time to hit the road. One of the first things the trainer told me was, hey, we need to make sure that your road endurance is strong. So try not to doze off while you're in the passenger seat. I'm like, man, I drives. Like, I do a lot of long distance driving. I done went to a whole different country and did a whole lot of long distance driving, even on the Autobahn. This passenger seat is where it's at to sleep. Now, I knew that, I needed to get familiar, and, I'm in PSD, and the road is, this is our classroom. But, hey, man, sitting in the passenger seat, like, I had to catch some Z's, so I dozed off a little bit, but I assured my trainer that I'm not going to even be close to dozing off behind that wheel. And if I did, I'll let you know. But we started our journey out to Serena, New York. I don't know. It was like, I say this shit is beyond upstate New York. Like, we drove long distance always, man. It was far and it was cold and everything. We coming from Springfield, Missouri, from the terminal. We got out this joint and the weather, well, it was bad. But this is where we arrived at the 90. We was here to drop off the load, and it was a truck in front of us getting unloaded, and he coincidentally had the same load that we did. So clearly they about to set up something big, or something about to get built, and this just a little warehouse they were storing everything at. But we pulled up and I immediately got to see what the unloading process is like before I got the hands-on experience with my trainer to start getting everything unloaded. But we sat in this position probably for about 10 or 15 minutes. Everything got unloaded quickly. They did the same thing with us, undid the straps and everything. Everything got unloaded quickly. It was nothing. It was really nothing. I'm not going to go too much into the flatbed stuff because I ain't flatbed. I'm going tanker all the way. You heard me. Anyway, after we did that load and everything, he sat and showed me how to scan things, and he had sales looking for him for another load because, of course, he had a student. So he tried to stay rolling so that we can get these miles in, and they got us another load. Like 30, 40 minutes later, pickup was in New York. Still, it was like within 200 miles of where we was at. So we drove the 200 miles, and the weather just started getting badder and badder, or worse and worse. And it was colder and colder, and as you see, it's snowing. These roads getting some accumulation. But we this strip right here, at some point, I lost cell phone service, y'all. I lost data, I lost voice, and it popped in and out and got me a bar or two, and that 4G LTE lit up for a half a second, but it went straight on out. And this was the last little road. This is the pickup location. This is literally the road. Like, this is the pickup location's property right now. So ain't nothing out here but chopped up wood. So we went to go pick up some chopped up wood. Somebody else must be building something. Ain't none of my business. It's just my job to be a student, help get this load, and get back to Springfield, Missouri. Because my trainer had another student. So it's like we got to spend almost a week on the road, but he had to get back to get the other students some road time. So no, nothing was rushed, and I still got the experience. But I would have loved to be out a little longer and kept moving a little longer. This is the life I'm about to live. This is the life that I wanted to live for a week or two, but can't complain because I got to live some of the life. But we got there. It was another vehicle that was waiting to get unloaded. And as he got unloaded, another truck went in to get unloaded, and we got loaded. Now we would end up being there for about 3 hours, and because of the weather, we had to secure everything, and we ended up being there for the whole night. He wanted to sleep there because his clock was about to run out, so we just used the 6, 7, 8 hours that we were sitting there as a reset. We slept 3 or 4 more hours and got up in the middle of the night and woke up to this. It snowed through the night. It was snow on the trailer tractor. We had already tarped the load and everything. Hands was about to fall off from being so cold, but we got everything secured. So as we slept, it snowed and the load was secure. It was snow on everything, but we headed on out. At this point, I still didn't have cell phone service. The satellites from the GPS were working, so we were able to find our way out of this ancient town because they didn't even have high-speed internet. He said the water that they got had to be pumped out of the ground. Like they didn't even have like running faucets out in this town. But hey, I mean, I don't live here, so I mean, it was good. I ain't even gonna say that it wasn't no good experience because nobody want to experience this. But we was like headed towards. We had to go through Syracuse, New York. So on the way back, we was coming out of all this ancient town, this no cell phone, no internet, no water having town, and hey, it is what it is. I mean, I got to see real fast, especially on the flatbed side, that this trucking is trucking. You're gonna end up wherever and have to deal with whatever circumstances, but it's your job to get it done and get back to the drop-off location. But yeah, this is where the service popped in at. First thing I seen was that miracle shot that D Wade had hit against the Warriors or whatnot to win the game. But yeah, I dozed right back off after we got through all of this. This was like, I think, yeah, we was in Syracuse, New York by this time. But make a long story short, everybody, we made it back to Springfield, Missouri. And I got ready to do my CDL test, so that's just what it was. So thanks for watching. Heading back, I'm ready to take my exam, do some more maneuvers on the pad, and then that's it.